And I'll tell you the biggest thing I really want to do, and that's the moonshot. And I think a lot of people might think I'm crazy about this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. It is really to build an institute here at Rice called the Institute of Environment and Energy, where we focus on, we're mission-based and major grand challenges of the next 20 years for mankind, humankind, but where we in Houston have an edge, and meaning us at Rice, but the energy industry, medical industry, space industry, chemical refinery industry, all of these guys who have truly smart people together and creative people, but we don't talk to each other. Some of the big challenges are what we call coastal sustainability. How do we deal with rising sea level, ground subsidence, destruction of habitats and floods? That's one, and that's the first priority. The other grand challenges are, I call it natural resources, and for me, natural resources, it's oil, but it's also rare earth elements, lithium and cobalt. We're going to, if you want to go into hybrid vehicles more or electricals, you need batteries, and that's not environmentally pure either. The third one is it's sort of a weird thing, but it's I call it fluid dynamics in everyday life, and that's about the physics and chemistry of fluids, how water flows, how blood flows, how oil flows. The medical center, the heart guys, they're interested in how to do this the surgery of your heart without, going up your groin without open heart surgery. How do you navigate through there? Just like what the oil companies are interested in, but on a much larger scale.
Yep.
But people are worried about the same physics, the same imaging. Our interests are groundwater flow, contaminant transport, how volcanoes form and erupt, those natural hazards, how ore deposits form, the hydrothermal processes that transport metals into the country rock that we can eventually mine, geothermal energy maybe coming back. Be great. And the last one is planetary exploration, which kind of speaks for itself. But I keep it last because a lot of people think it's a little bit crazy. But what I mean about planetary exploration is more about by studying the planets, and this is satisfying basic human curiosity in one sense, nothing more than that, a childhood curiosity. But as you look at other planets and you understand how they operate, it gives you perspective on your own planet, and how to take care of your own planet and together. So we would, it's actually trying to solve problems. This would be what the institute would do, and we would not be recommending policy. We would love to be something. Do you know the Baker Institute of Public Policy, which is huge and it's very reputable. It's really quite an operation and it's very well respected. They try to maintain middle ground. They're not going to be extreme right or extreme left. So they respect all views, and then they're going to deliver something that's balanced. And what we are going to do in this institute is the same thing. So we would provide the data and the science that would go hand in hand with, that's my dream, the Baker Institute. We give it to them. They do the policy. We don't mess because we're not trained for that, but we provide the science. They don't really do much science. We would do the science. And we want to go in parallel as something at that level. And if we were to do that, there are many policy institutes around the country. There are many sort of what they call environmental institutes, maybe energy institutes around the country. But I don't think there's anywhere where you have a fundamentally science-based institute that coexists independently but in partnership with a policy institute. That's what I'd like to see at Rice, and with the benefits of the world's largest energy industry, largest medical industry, probably the largest chemical refinery industry, and NASA. We can do it, and if we don't do it, no one's going to do it. And if they try to do it, they won't do it even right. We're the only ones that can do it right.